Hello everyone, how are you all? I welcome you all to Dr. Rohini's 3, a channel dedicated to women's health. If you are a mother and if you have a daughter of around 9-year or 10-year old, the common question which is always there on the back of the mother's mind is, when is my daughter going to attain menarche? And the mothers may also feel that, what if she gets her periods if I'm not there around? And some mothers may feel that my daughter's classmate all of them have attained menarche, and why my daughter has not yet attained? And some other mothers may feel that none of my daughter's classmates have attained menarche, and why my daughter is the first? So all these questions are the common questions which comes to a mother who has a preteen daughter at home. So today let us try to understand how to know when your daughter is going to attain menarche, and what do you mean by puberty, and as parents, what are our responsibilities towards our children at this period. In the previous generations and all, girls used to attain menarche usually around 13 to 15 years of age. But nowadays, this age has been preponed. It means they attain menarche around the age of 10 years, 11 years, and which has been considered as normal. And there are various reasons for that. So in my next videos, I'm going to give you all the details about what are the reasons and how to avoid all those things. Today, let's just try to understand what is puberty, menarche, and what are the changes. What is menarche? Menarche is when a girl gets a periods for the first time, we call it as menarche. And during this period, there are lots of changes happening in her body, and some of the changes are visible to us and some of the changes are invisible to us. So all these changes put together, we call it as puberty. So the first visible change, the first sign of puberty in a daughter is the development of her breasts. Her breast buds start developing as a result of the effect of the estrogen hormone, which is produced from the ovaries. So once a breast bud starts developing, that's a sign which tells a mother that, okay, my daughter is going to attain menarche in the next 2 to 2.5 years, approximately around 2 to 2.5 years. So after 6 months of this breast development, the girl may start having development of the hair in her armpit, in her pubic area. All these hair developments start happening approximately 6 months after the breast development starts, and this is as a result of the effect of the androgens or testosterone hormone, which is produced from the adrenal glands. So the same is because of the effect of this testosterone, she may start having the pimples on her face also. Because of the effect of these estrogens and progesterones, it will not only have effect on her breast, but it also will have effect on the uterus, cervix, and the endometrial lining and all. So because of that, she will start maybe 6 months to 1 year after having the pubic hair development, she will start having a little bit of white discharge. She will start having that white discharge, and your daughter may complain that, Mama, my panty is becoming wet. So this is the sign. Once this sign starts, and maybe in the next 6 months to 12 months, your daughter may get her first periods. So all these changes which I mentioned to you now, that the breast bud development, the axillary hair development, the pubic hair development, and having the white discharge, and then getting her periods, all these changes usually happen in the same order in 85 to 90% of the times. Maybe in 10% of the time, the girl may get the pubic hair first and then the breast development. Otherwise, most of the times, this is the order in which the girl will have the changes in her body. So these are all the visible changes which happens in her body, which helps a mother to know approximately when her daughter may get her first periods. And the changes, what are the invisible changes that happens in a girl's body at the time of puberty? The first and foremost important thing is a growth spurt, that is acceleration in her growth of her bones and the increase in the height. This is the change which actually happens even before the breast buds starts developing, but it is invisible for us. And what happens during this stage is our bones start growing. She'll start increasing in her height. So once it starts, this change, once this growth starts, it continues for the next 2.5 to 3 years, and this is the time during which maximum bone deposition, more than 50% of the bone mineralization and deposition of the calcium in our bones happens during this period. So this is a very critical period, and it tells us that how important it is to take care of this period by giving her nutritious diet, giving her calcium rich foods, and avoiding the junk foods. And at the same time, you can increase her physical activity, which helps in strengthening her bones. So this is a we can say it's a catch up period. So we have to make use of this opportunity to give her a better bone health. And also, depending upon how healthy and how strong his or bones at this period, how much of bone mineralization has happened during this period, it is going to decide how good bone health or how bad bone health she can have in future. That is, after she attains menopause, the problems of osteoporosis, the bones becoming very weak for a woman, all these are common after menopause. So if you have given your daughter a good bone health at this time by giving her good calcium rich diets, healthy diet, nutritious diet, that is going to make that is going to reduce her bone problems during her menopausal period. So this is all the mothers should really understand this point. And during our older generations and all, when the daughter used to attain menarche, the first 3 to 4 months they used to give, that was a ritual in our culture, they used to give her good nutritious diet when it starts, at the time of menarche. So that's a very good knowledge our ancestors had, but I would like to mention to have a slight change in this one. So instead of starting giving her nutritious diet and calcium rich diets from the time of menarche, it's better to start all these important useful practices to start when you start noticing her breast development, because the bone growth have already started even before her breast development has started. So you have to catch up that period. Please start all these useful practices when you start noticing her breast development. The next, another invisible change which happens in her body is her brain development, the cognitive brain development. She will start she will try to understand her body better. She will try to understand her surroundings better, and she will be more curious about all the changes happening in her body and her surroundings, all those things. So this is the time when kids get lot of questions in their minds, lot of doubts in their minds, and when they approach you with any doubts, however silly it is, please try to address it. Never neglect it or discourage your child about those doubts. Please, if you know the answer, give them the answer. If you don't know the answer, please try to understand and try to help them. Because if you don't clear their curiosities, they may find some other ways, or they may approach someone else to get answers to their questions. So try to be close to them. With one question, whatever the child is asking you, you will get a complete idea of what are all the thinking she is having in her mind, what all changes which is happening in her mind, all those things. And especially when the girls starts having this pubic hair or breast development or the pimples on their face, they will have a weird feeling about themselves. So it is, as a parent, it is your responsibility to make them understand that it's a normal change which is happening in everyone's body at this age, at this period of growth. So when she understands that all these changes which are happening in her body is normal, that will give her a good confidence. And if a daughter gets a feeling that her mother is her best friend, that is the best gift any mother can give to her daughter. So I think this is enough for today. In my next video, I'm going to give you all the information about what is precocious puberty, why the girls are attaining puberty so early, and how to avoid all attaining puberty early. All those information will be there in my next video. Till then, take care. Namaste.
If you like these videos, please like, comment and share. And for more updates on women's health, please subscribe to my channel.